I'm a lonely Goomba, stuck between two pipes. Well, guess I'll keep on gaming for the rest of my life. His walking animation is totally on beat for that stupid song. Let's go to the beach, let's go get away. Stay, I'm gonna say, have a drink, I found a cooked diet. Bad Goombas hurt. I wanted to try to come up with something on the spot, but I couldn't. I'm on the floor, I love to dance. I'm in the mall, till I can't dancing on the floor. I can do last chance in my mall, and here I am. Starships were meant to fly. A Goomba. I'm now a boo and I'm in fizz up. I lost lyrics. That was so stupid. That was so stupid. Hi. Also, I am Lady Review. This is my channel, and I sing every now and then when I have no idea how to sing. When I was younger, I thought I had a decent singing voice, but then I heard myself singing in videos, and I was like, oh, wait, hold on. I'm terrible. I have no talent whatsoever. I have no talent. Mr. Tentacles has all the talent. If I'm lucky, Mr. Talent will rub his tentacles on my art. But anyway, yeah. Peach is a pretty fun one. And the funny thing about this is that my friend I mentioned in the previous episode, when you first saw this, the track name, we both, without skipping a beat, started singing, let's go to the beach, let's go get away. That was so fun. I miss you so much. It was fun recording Bluey with you. And to continue on this way. And I will say, it is a little bit of a bummer that the underwater segments and paragliding and zero gravity didn't return in this game, but I think driving on the water does have its own value too. So it does offer a bit of a different change of pace from Mario Kart 8 and 7, which I think is definitely a good thing because you could already play Mario Kart 8 on the Switch, so it's definitely a good idea to have something to help differentiate between the two Mario Karts. As I go across this area, I want to tell a bit of a fun story. So, I'm one of the first people at my job who has a Switch 2, and a couple of my friends were really excited for me when I said that I was going to be getting one soon. And there's one time where my friend and I, we had a lunch break around the same time, and I just brought my Switch 2 with me because I was playing through a couple games while on break and things like that. And so we're just like sitting there for a moment, and I'm about to pull out my Switch 2, and I look at him, I was like, hey, do you want to play Mario Kart? And he just looks at me with like super big eyes, and like, alright, this story is a lot funnier if you get a sense of what this guy is normally like. He's usually super blunt, he's usually super blunt, usually has like a bit of a tough guy exterior to him, but he's like a super sweet guy in real life. But it's really amusing because this guy is usually like a tough guy exterior, like having like the biggest grin on his face whenever we were playing Mario Kart, and he was giggling the entire time we were playing. It was super wholesome. It was really fun. Like, he's a really cool guy in real life. So let's head over this way. We're gonna drive up the thingamabob. I will say I'm not doing super well playing as Goomba because I'm not used to this car. It's a bit heavier than what I'm usually driving. I've usually been driving like the motorcycles more so in this game. This isn't something I'm entirely used to. I am getting a little bit better, but yeah, it's the turning is a little different than. But I've been playing a bazillion hours already. Ah, wait, I barely got a warning for that! Also, this water looks freaking amazing! Ah, it's so gorgeous. It's like autumn mountain levels of epic awesomeness if you play Paper Mario the Origami King. Which, by the way, that game kind of bothers me with Autumn Mountain because people are always like, oh, it's the best looking Mario water thingy ever. And it's like, that's not wrong, but also, it also bugs me because in the cutscene, the water looks amazing, but then it goes back into, like, actual gameplay, and the water just looks normal. Like, at least normal for Paper Mario standards. And it's like, it doesn't look great. That transition definitely could have gone better. Just going to like doing sound effects whenever there's a thingy pop up. So going across this next place, we're going to Dino Down to Jungle, returning track from Mario Kart Double Dash, and this one's a pretty fun one. Does Goomba have any costumes? Please have a costume. Please have a costume. I want a Goomba with a goofy head. No, Goomba doesn't have anything. No, that's so lame. Why don't all the characters have outfits? Like, come on, at least some kind of stupid hat or something like that. Just anything would have been nice. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, Dino Jungle is returning from Mario Kart Double Dash, and it's so cool and things like that. We drive a little bit through Fairway Oasis to get over there, which is pretty interesting. So, yeah, like, I can't imagine what the logistics would have been like planning out, like, the world of this game. Because, like, you have to make good tracks, like solid track design and things like that, but also make a world that makes sense, and it's very impressive. I'm very impressed with the level design in this game. And it makes you wonder, so if they were to do DLC updates for this game, what would they do? Like, would they give you another island to explore? Would they, like, just kind of add them on top of the existing worlds or whatever? I'm not entirely sure what they could do. And it's like, they have to do some kind of update with this game. Because, like, even though, like, yeah, this game is filled with content already, and it's pretty good as is, I feel like that's pretty good. The thing is, I feel like they could do more, because, like, TikTok Clock is not in this game, and it makes me so sad. I feel like this could probably be a game they could update forever, honestly. Because, like, I don't want this to be, like, a live service model game or anything like that, because I feel like those don't work really well. But at the same time, like, some kind of consistently updated game, I feel like would work really well for Mario Kart. That is something I feel like Nintendo could improve on in general with the Switch too, because there were a lot of games. Ah, dinosaur! Okay, wait, pick. I wanted to go back and be on top of the dinosaur! Oh, I messed it up. I messed up everything. I ruined it. Ah! Crap. Remember the thing I said before about moving my hands when I talk? Yeah, that happened again. I should just turn off mouse controls at this point, because, like, mouse controls are fun in Mario Kart, but only if you have the Wii wheel or whatever, and I don't have that for the Joy-Con too. So, yeah, it's a little bit on the unfortunate side. Very, very unfortunate indeed. I feel like this version of Dino Jungle definitely feels more like Jurassic Park than any other version in the past. Because I believe this also returned to Mario Kart 7 and Tour. Although I never played Mario Kart 7 and I did not like Tour, so those don't count. Yeah, that Goomba's just happy to be there. We could all take a lesson from Goomba. Final race. That was a great time for a voice crack. 3, 2, 1, go! Why didn't we speed boost? Arigato! Enemy! I've had that stupid song stuck in my head for a while. It's really funny because whenever I get a song stuck in my head, it kind of... What usually happens is I'll have one song on my mind for a while, and then it'll like switch over to another one. And it's kind of like my brain has like its own little playlist. So, earlier today, I was thinking... I was thinking Smells Like Nirvana from Weird Al. And there's the one specific point that kept replaying in my mind, where it's all like... It's hard to bark, gnarl the shells with all these marbles in my mouth. Alright, by the way, I gotta shut up for a moment because this part is freaking awesome! So cool! I got so many awesome goosebumps when I first saw this! Oh, this track is so cool. I love this one so much. It's so fun to explore in free mode. In free room. Whatever you call that. It's so cool. I love this one so much. And like the tracks in this specific area are absolutely insane. Like, definitely look it up on your own time, because I swear as hell can't pull it off. But it's so freaking cool. Hello, Primal Plant, how you doing? Okay. Let's try to be awesome. Let's try to be epic and awesome. We are a shiny Goomba. We are a shiny Goomba. Shiny Goomba is awesome. Red shell powers activate. Is this gonna be a consistent thing where you get like second? Never mind. I was about to say if it'd be consistently getting second place, but no, we broke the trend and got third that time. Something tells me we're not gonna get the cup this time around. Congratulations! Yeah, the Great Crest from Black Island is so cool. Like, there's some really tough challenges over there if you're trying to get everything in free roam. So, that one's definitely a fun challenge whenever you try to get everything in the game. Well, that's going to be it for this episode of Mario Kart World. In the next episode, we're conquering the Leaf Cup. Yeah, we're turning over a new leaf. I don't care if that's a bad pun. I like bad puns. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. And until next time, later to you. Oh, yeah.